Hey guys, sorry about yesterday's lock. I mean, the Pacers had the spread covered for pretty much the entire game until the fourth quarter, but that's been the Pacers all season long. They are not good at closing games, especially against the elite teams in the NBA. The Raptors seem to get up for games that Kawhi Leonard isn't playing in. They've been excellent on the second night of a back to back. That was just a bad pick on my part, but I'm going to make up for it today. I got four locks. Let's get right to it. First lock, Golden State Warriors minus 9.5 in Washington. The Warriors are rolling right now. They're excited to play again with their rival of DeMarcus Cousins. They love playing on the road. If we take a look at their last 11 games, 10 of which they've won, you'll see that 6 have been by more than 10 points, and 4 of those blowout wins came on the road. Kevin Durant always gets up for games in his hometown of Washington. The Wizards have actually been playing well lately. This will be their 6th straight game at home. They've won 4 of 5 of those games and only lost by 2 in the one game that they lost at home in overtime to the Raptors. And really, all season they haven't been blown out at home. Even against the good teams, they aren't being blown out on their home floor. They're bound to have a bad loss at home at some point. And if it's going to be against anyone, it's going to be against this loaded Warriors team. And that's really what this pick is about. It's about the Warriors and the way they're playing right now. The biggest problem with teams that are playing in June every year is that they get complacent during the regular season. It's hard for them to get up for regular season games, but they're excited right now because of the addition of DeMarcus Cousins. The way he's playing has really rejuvenated them. He's playing very well, very efficient. They're on a little road trip right now. I think they want to dominate that road trip. They'll cover the spread easily tonight. Lock number 1, Golden State Warriors minus 9.5 in Washington. Lock number 2, coming in that same game, over 235 points, Washington Wizards versus Golden State Warriors. So the Wizards have held their opponents to 100 points or less in their last 2 games. This is a team ranked 23rd in defensive rating and 29th in opponents' points per game, allowing 115.8 points per game to their opponents. If they're going to regress to the mean, it would be against the Warriors, meaning they've held teams to 100 points or less in the last 2 games. That's way under their league average. And the Warriors aren't great defensively either. They're ranked 14th in defensive rating and 21st in opponents' points per game, allowing their opponents to score about 112 points per game. Both teams like to play at a fast pace. Wizards 8th and Warriors 10th in possessions per game. The first time they played, they combined to score 266 points. I expect more of the same tonight. Lock number 2, over 235 points, Wizards versus the Warriors. Lock number 3, New Orleans Pelicans plus 12 in Oklahoma City. The Pelicans just played last night. They're without Anthony Davis, and they may be without Nikola Mirotic. I prefer he plays, but he doesn't need to. First of all, this number 12 could be higher. The fact that it's only 12 suggests the odds makers have some respect for the Pelicans, even without Anthony Davis, especially since the Thunder just beat the Blazers by 9 at home, making it easy for bettors to say, well, if they just beat the Blazers by 9, they should beat the Pelicans without AD by more than 12. The Thunder don't blow teams out often. They've beaten teams, by more than 10 points in consecutive games just twice this season, and both those streaks came in November. The last time they won by more than 10 at home was back on December the 31st. They've won by 18 and 9 in their last 2. Again, I'm expecting a regression to the mean. There isn't any reason for them to be particularly motivated for this game. They won their only other meeting this season. The Pelicans have more to play for. I expect them to keep it relatively close. Lock number 3, New Orleans Pelicans plus 12 on the road in Oklahoma City. And a little bonus lock. If Mirotic does play, I'd also go over 233. The Thunder have gone over that number in 8 straight games. However, without Mirotic, the Pelicans may elect to slow the game down the way they did when he went down last night against the Pistons. If he plays, go over. If he doesn't, don't. Okay, final lock. Minnesota Timberwolves -1 in Los Angeles. This game will be about Karl-Anthony Towns and Derrick Rose. The Lakers are not very good defensively, and they don't have anyone that can guard either player, especially Towns. Rondo will be back tonight. He'll be able to do a decent job guarding Rose, but he won't be able to stop him. And how much will Rondo's return affect the team's chemistry. Rondo is a ball dominant guard. The Lakers just got used to playing without anyone that's ball dominant, aka LeBron and Rondo. It will take them a few games to figure it out again. I think the Wolves will get what they want offensively, while the Lakers will struggle offensively. Lock number 4 and final lock today, Minnesota Timberwolves -1 in Los Angeles. Thanks for listening. Good luck if you're placing any bets tonight, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow. Major